Hello, welcome to Colonies and Technologies. This mod pack is centered around the Mine Colonies mod, where you can build your own civilization or city, so to say. I just wanted to start maybe by showing one of the mods. It's there to invite friends. You can just click here and then it starts a server on your local computer, and then when I say next, it will start hosting the server and give me an option to invite any of my friends that I added in the social tab here. Um, and if you this essential mod that allows you to invite people also has a wardrobe. You can do custom skins. So I've got like this blue cap that I like, and the shoes, and a little fancy purple cape if you join their Discord. And you also have emotes. So there's a bunch of free emotes. I'm a bit of a freebie guy, so I don't really know if I would want to spend that much money for a single emote. And then you can access these with a shortcut in-game to show your friends. But to get started, for some reason I have started um, in a bit of a dangerous location. One of the mods that you have is like double. If you hold shift and you jump 2 blocks. So that's they're going to help you to navigate situations like this. It's very annoying for me to when I play to get stuck because of 2 block heights, and this might be a very short hardcore playthrough. I like playing the game on hardcore, but obviously this allows me to demonstrate the revive feature. So if you're with a friend, you can wait for them for a minute long. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start a new world. Um, and then they can revive you. If they right click on you, they need to hold the button in, and you see this number out of 100 will start increasing until it's 100. So it takes about 5 seconds to revive someone. Me and my buddy, we had a playthrough, and that's unfortunately no longer because we both died. But yeah, so it takes about 5 seconds to revive someone. Okay, I'm gonna start a new world, and then I'll get back to explaining further some of the other features. Okay, I loaded a new world, um, and it looks like I'm in a snowy area. I'll try to get out of the snowy area as quick as possible because I really dislike the powdered snow stuff where you can just sink in. There's a vein miner installed, so if you hold tilde by default, you can vein mine up to 15 blocks at a time in the beginning. I then also craft myself a portable crafting table, and I bound a key that I can. And you can obviously right click on it like this, but I bound a key where I can access it from the keyboard, so I can leave it in here so I have more hot bar space. And then I quickly create myself a wooden pickaxe because I intend to vein mine some stone at the same time. I think I'm gonna head in the direction where it's not a snowy area. I guess blackstone will do. Nice. Another mod that's there is the um, mine treasure mod, and it allows you to get some early game, especially early game loot in the beginning. It makes mining less boring, so the guy who's downstairs mining can even get some cool stuff there as well. And the other mod that activated now, let me show you this with this long section. It's like a climbing mod where if you hold shift you can usually climb. I'm not that good at using it yet though, so I'll stick to the double jump for now. Okay, let's get crafted. Now I want to build me a Paxel, which is my main tool, at least until end game. I'll be using Paxels primarily. It's just got so much durability. It's easy to repair once you get the iron version. You can just repair it with 3 iron in a forge. It uses some experience, but the experience doesn't keep stacking. And there's also a mod that randomly adds extra parameters. Like in this case, I've got like plus 1.6 cold damage. You can add more parameters through a diamond in a forge, but it's only got a 5% chance to add the new parameters, so that things don't become too overpowered too quickly, unless you've got tons of diamonds to waste. So I want to get some more wood, and then I'll go search for a village to get some food as well. Let's see. I'll just run in the direction of the meteorite. Interesting thing about just moving around, you have levels for movement and for jumping and for running and swimming. You get level up after I think around 2000 jumps, you get another level. Another thing that's interesting is you can zoom with C by default, and if you use glass bottles and you right click on crying obsidian, you get like a home recall potion. This is why I don't like the snowy areas. Also, vein miner makes life so much quicker. So you can get to building your city or doing whatever you enjoy doing. That was a demonstration of another mod that instantly mines all the gravel above the block you just mined, to save you time from the gravel needing to fall, especially if you're down mining and you hit like a gravel vein. So I'm going to collect some coal here, then I'll continue my search for a village. Later I'll come back to this meteorite egg, because there's always loot in there, and the crying obsidian is extremely valuable for transporting back to your base. Massive hole here. That would be a meteorite for applied energistics 2. So if you go in there, you can get the applied energistics 2 components. So I'll come back later to fetch them when I've got at least iron tier. It takes long to mine through this skystone. That's another reason why I like vein miner. Applied Energistics 2 is a mod for like storage and some automation. Another mod that's in here for storage and automation is Tom's storage. So I prefer this one above Applied Energistics 2 because it just uses your existing chests, and from like these controllers, storage terminals, crafting terminals, you can access all the content of the chests nearby. So my first base has a bunch of chests, and then I just connect one of these and I can see them. They do require a diamond and some nether items, unless you somehow get lucky and you get some glowstone in the overworld somewhere. But the problem is you've also got progressive difficulty, and so if you go into the nether, the mobs become stronger with more armor, better weapons, etc. It's just a gated difficulty spike, because you in this mod pack you also can craft guns which are really strong. You need the extra difficulty spike to kind of compensate, to not become too powerful, and then everything just becomes boring. Something to also notice is when I killed the pigs, they didn't drop pork. they dropped a carcass. So we will have to slaughter the pig, or we can just fry it over a spit directly with a campfire. That's mostly what we do on the first days. That's how we get our food on the first night. We dig in, we search for a village. We don't find a village. We dig into a hole. We spit fire some of the mobs we killed for some food, and then we start mining, and we get some basic food and some extra boosts from the chests that we get from mine treasure. And then the next day we usually find a village somewhere. Primarily using journey map to search for the villages. There we've got something on the right, but I suspect it might be a dungeon from the shape of it. But I'll move in that direction just to get some more clarity. The zombies are also quite intimidating in this pack. It's mostly because of a mod called Rotten, and it has some zombies that move together in packs. You've got like a medic, you've got some engineers, you've got some miners, some villager zombies. And another thing that happened there was I auto switched to my Paxel, and there's a auto switcher mod that will automatically switch to the right tool. Unfortunately, the piercing Paxels are not correctly interpreted by it all the time, so it will work for basic stuff like stone. So it considers the Paxel to be like a pickaxe, but it doesn't recognize the Paxel for wood items. But if you had like a wooden axe, or like an axe in one of your slots, like if I go here, I can just click and it will automatically switch back afterwards. But it's getting sunset, still haven't found anything, and that does not look like, I doubt that it's a village. So I'm just gonna go down into a cave area somewhere, and then prepare me some pork. Maybe I can still reach that place before sunset is finished. Let's see. No, not really. Okay, let's go in here. Okay. Craft some torches. There's another mod that you can just right click and it will make the maximum amount of items, up to a stack of course. And then there's this amazing mod for Modpacks. It's called Polymorph. So if you have multiple recipes for what you just put in your recipe stuff, and you click here, you can choose which recipe output you want. You can also do this for furnaces, and I believe it's furnace. I don't remember if there are any other workbenches, but it's especially useful when having different mods that share the same recipe for different items. So now what I can do is I can just keep my torch in the active bar, and I can just left click to mine. It will automatically use my pickaxe. Really enjoy that. So I'm gonna dig down a bit, and I'm gonna see if I find some chests during the night. Maybe I get lucky. There we go. As I said, I got a first chest. I also want to make some space just to cook the pig. Two of them. If you don't harvest these barrels, you lose them. They only remain there for a certain time, and don't put any items of yours in them either, because if they disappear, they take their items with them, so you might lose items. We realized that in our multiplayer session, and my friend lost some stuff. So for the fire, I'm just gonna favorite the recipe here. This needs to be in like a 3-block area, because if you cook the pig, the pork, it might not drop all the items if there's like a block above it. So in one of my playthroughs, I had only like in this 2 section, and then I put the fire like here. It was only a height of 2, and then I think the items were blocked, or the items spawning were blocked by this block here. So then we go to butcher. We need a roaster, and we need to use this here. Need another plank. And then we can roast our pork. I don't know if you've played Valheim, but it's got like a tss sound that happens once the pork is done. Then you can just right click it. If you right click it with like any other item, it will just pop off, but if you right click it with another carcass, then it will just replace it with the other carcass. And so there I've got pork chops. And there's also this delete thing here when you're in your inventory, which helps a lot. Saves a lot of time, and so you don't need to find lava to throw stuff away. So that's my campfire. I'm going to break it down because I'm not going to settle here, and it gives some resources back. And I might as well finish the berries first, and I'll drink that later. So that is a lot of gravel. Though I like gravel, I don't think I need that much. Copper and some more treasure. Now this is what I meant, didn't switch automatically for wooden items. And we've got caves. A big cave. And danger. So the movement of the zombie is from fresh animations, like villagers, zombies, mobs. They've got very nice fluid movements in this pack because of fresh animations. It's a mod that does all that. And I can also place the blocks behind the block I'm looking at because of a bridging mod. Dripstone is also useful later for lava, to generate lava. See if we can snipe this guy with elevation. Huh. Hello. Ooh, this freezing effects make him slower. That's nice. just need to prepare a better exit, because some of these other zombies are not merciful. Portobello. Not familiar with that. These routes are kind of cool. They allow you to build ladders that fold down. However, since it's sunrise, I'll be heading up top again. It's nice when they're slow. Just grab some coal. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Now let's go check out that place. Yeah, it wasn't buildings, it was just some red sand. And then we'll explore south. Oh, that's a nice site. Well, I guess we might as well go in a boat. There's a mod called Not Enough Animations. It gives a nice rowing effect while you're rowing. Also when you're eating, it improves the effects. Nice! A village with a waystone. Oh, that is best case scenario. Beautiful start. Whee! So that's how I usually get started. And then I'll obviously start building a basic building just to have my chests, and then I start mining, start exploring, especially looking for waystones like this one. Ideally on like big towers that spawn sometimes in the world, and then they also have a hang glider on top, so you go up to the tower, you get the hang glider, and then you can hang glide down to your new destination. But to have one of these close to your home is so useful. Otherwise, you had to rely on obsidian bottles that you explored out and then you can teleport to. The obsidian bottles are still useful in hardcore if you're in a bad situation. It has saved me, like in the past, a couple of times. Once from like a Komodo dragon of Alex mobs, and I got down to half a heart, and the other time I was too close to a warden, and it also almost killed me, and I was able to teleport just before it had its second shot. So that was useful. Cool.